They were like, if you're a beast,
I got nothing
wear
to
these
say.
shorts.
I got nothing.
Gear ups, you need to be getting some shorts for these guys. Gear ups, fight gear. Air up, sorry. I'm reading it upside down.
This man represents Thailand Martial Arts Center. It's Giovanni Olakanori! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler. He represents the House of Champions. It's MAHDI ZOODASHNA!
Here we go, our heavyweight world title fight. I'm not sure Steve needs to bother walking here. It's going to be over pretty quick, I reckon. Someone's going to do some damage. Giovanni Olakanori taking on MAHDI ZOODASHNA. Giovanni's coming off a huge, just saying, Steve, Giovanni's coming off a huge knockout win in his last fight. And then we know
I don't think anything is not huge about
both of them.
Giovanni.
Oh,
even his
straight
jabs
away
are
that
tough.
jab. MAHDI's going to look to wrestle soon, I would expect, Steve.
He kept it standing the last time we saw him. He was obviously working his kickboxing at the time. But you've got to think
he's sticking his arms out desperate. It's a high-risk strategy right here.
No, he can't go in that whole mummy style because the hooks.
Yes, he's got to set it up with striking. It's so different to wrestling where you can just lower your stance, stick those arms forward, lead with your head.
Olakanori already hitting with that jab. He's got to have him a bit worried. That left hook goes to the body. Right hand. ZOODASHNA.
Tentative look from both fighters.
And he steams in for the single. This is, even when you're hitting a body that thick.
Referee Stuart Davis ran for his life.
I think, my life just flashed before my eyes as well. ZOODASHNA tries to get his hands together.
This is what MAHDI wants, but the question is, like, will that wrestling, that traditional style wrestling when you're on a big open mat, will it translate to cage wrestling?
Especially if somebody's not trying to take you down, if somebody's not trying to worry about those takedown positions, just wants to keep it standing, you can essentially not engage with that.
Yeah, and Giovanni's doing a really good job of pacing himself. He's the more relaxed of the two, I'd say that. Oh, both land a shot.
That right hook just glanced past Olakanori's chin, but the right hand lands on the chin of ZOODASHNA. Olakanori's just so powerful.
ZOODASHNA's been reddened by that one. I'd expect him to look for the shot again.
He needs to jab in.
Yeah, he needs to jab in. He's also like Greco-Roman wrestling style. I think he wants that upper body connection. But
you know what's so interesting is Olakanori is just slowly but surely, centimeter by centimeter, coming closer and closer to ZOODASHNA.
Just wants to set up that big shot. We know he's got knockout power. He won by knockout in his last fight.
2 minutes in. There hasn't been that frenetic pace that you see from heavyweights just swinging at each other. So Olakanori's very relaxed, timing himself. It's a nice 1-2 from ZOODASHNA.
I thought there was a good chance this didn't hit round 2, Steve, but we're getting there. Oh, maybe not. Big right hand. Looking for a shot. Cage. Oh, he's been distracted. It's fine. You looked so small. You look like you're an average sized man. Those two stood next to you. Holy moly!
No. I'm just very far away.
You're very far away. Okay, we give you that.
But yes, he was absolutely massive. He's just thick all around.
What a title fight, though.
And if you want to look at the athleticism of somebody, always look at their gluteus maximus. And if you look at Olakanori's there, it's big enough.
He's all glutes.
You could just rest a cup on that. You just reach behind him.
That's good.
He's got a lot of power going through that belly, and that will transfer all the way up his posterior chain into his lower back and his calf, and all the way down to his calves. So he'll have a lot of power there.
Yeah, I remember Rampage Jackson talking about that in the UFC. You got those big hips, you can sit down on shots a little more. So, I mean, we've got, quite often we have heavyweights and they're kind of these
God,
two.
look at these guys are ready to go already.
There's two out of shape dudes. We've got two real athletes in this division.
This is excellent. This is absolutely brilliant. The cream of the crop, the creme de la creme. And that's why a world heavyweight title is on the line. Now this is interesting because, as you can see from the top right corner, it's contested over 5 3-minute rounds.
That's some cardio testing, that is.
I like that OLAKANORI is showing that kind of right uppercut there, trying to draw down the hand of ZOODASHNA.
I don't think OLAKANORI's thrown any kicks either. It's pretty simple. He just sort of doesn't want to get taken down and work his boxing. And when you've got arms and shoulders like that, why not? It's impressive that both men move so athletically for their size. Oh, that was nice. That was more like it. Set it up. A little bit of a feint. Tried to come up on the single.
On the break there. Slapping kick. OLAKANORI steaming in now. ZOODASHNA's got to watch. Every time he ducks that head, he's going to be running into that uppercut of OLAKANORI, which he's been trying to set up all fight.
Yep. OLAKANORI very patient.
Switching stances now.
Yeah.
Which might not be the best idea because it brings that lead leg closer to ZOODASHNA.
Yeah, we've seen him trying to pick up that single already. Oh, lovely kick. Eat something.
Oh, wow. Just storming in, and a couple of those have been on the chin.
Look for the leg. That's a lot of weight. GIOVANNI, OLAKANORI, great hip pressure right there. Leaning all his weight on him. Doing everything correctly. MAHDI ZOODASHNA essentially is stuck.
Nice wrist control there from OLAKANORI.
So we also know that ZOODASHNA's a great wrestler. If there's anyone that can get out of this position, he's the one.
Every one of these shots is just brain rattling.
Yeah, it's like being... He's trying to roll through, Granby through.
It's going to be hard to get his hips over top of that.
He's looking for it. Try and get back to his feet possibly. Just stand up.
Oh gosh, there's a couple that just... That was beautiful there.
Oh, tried to explode out.
Twisted his arm up quite badly there as he tried to stand.
Almost open hand, some of those strikes.
OLAKANORI is really choosing these well to avoid any back of the head sort of confusion.
He's not overdoing it either, Steve. He's making sure he's pacing himself well.
He's going to the body there. Digging them right into the ribs.
MAHDI's just is essentially stuck. Trying to explode out. The referee was so close to stopping it then, Steve. MAHDI's going to hold on. If he can hold on for 25 seconds, he's going to get to the next round. But the wrestler is currently on the bottom being pinned.
Let's see if OLAKANORI can get his knee across there and maybe look to get into a mounted position, which used to mean certain death in MMA.
Yeah, I mean, that mount there is there all day, Steve.
I think we're going to see a third round.
10 seconds.
Damage is mounting, though.
That's what happens when I say that we won't get to round 2. It gets to round 3. Absolute beast there. HMAC Inverness standout. The terrifying GIOVANNI OLAKANORI.
I wonder how spent he is after that and how much damage has come the way of ZOODASHNA.
He's so measured though. He doesn't, like, GIOVANNI's not overcommitting to anything. Even when he dropped him, didn't get overexcited and punch himself out. He looks very consummately trained, listening to his corner. It's also like, it's one of those things as a heavyweight, you have to be so aware you can't blow your gas tank. So many heavyweight fights have been decided on who got more tired. And I would say
still have 3 rounds now.
Yeah, 3 rounds to go. MAHDI looks way more exhausted of the 2. 5 3-minute rounds for our viewers at home. Here we go. MAHDI ZOODASHNA. It's a good chance he's 2 rounds down at this point. First round was quite close. Second, definitely. Well, definitely. I can't say definitely. It's not my job. But GIOVANNI OLAKANORI looked like he would have probably got the Lod.
He was in control, that was for sure.
Here we go. GIOVANNI's looking for that big shot now, I think. Oh,
Almost lands it there.
ZOODASHNA's dangerous. He had some big shots, but he is not out this contest. The heart and the determination.
He's got kind of that George Foreman defense, though, trying to put both hands out. Look at Nate, eats a big right hand after that kick was caught.
Yeah, a huge shot. Look, another big right hand. Inside leg kick.
That's the kind of punch that'll lead to some loose teeth if you're not careful. Olakanori's just so powerful. He's got TNT in both fists. He's looking to slow you in. Look at just like a...
I thought we'd see a little bit more wrestling from Mahdi, but I think...
The thing is, when you're running into that hefty body, you're just running into it. As Olakanori's been able to brace himself, he's been able to completely shut down the takedown attempts of ZOODASHNA. ZOODASHNA's got to get something working. I want to see him slash out with the jabs. A left hook lands for Olakanori and a left hook lands for ZOODASHNA.
Oh, nice right hand. Both guys landing. Nice left hook for ZOODASHNA. He's actually having a little more success now. I think he's sort of stopped worrying about setting up the takedowns.
Big breath from ZOODASHNA after that body shot from Olakanori.
Yeah, definitely. A little slower pace. Oh, big left hand.
I like how he doubled up with that left hook.
ZOODASHNA's being backed up. Oh, it's loading up on that right. He's going to load up on it again, I reckon, Steve. Oh, absolute bombs.
It's interesting. We haven't even talked about Olakanori having switched stances, and then he shifts back into the orthodox.
Oh, nice right hand. It's just giving him different looks all the time. Nice jab to the body.
And again, and both of those are landing just under the sternum of ZOODASHNA. He's having to take big breaths, and that'll drop his guard over time. 30 seconds remain in this third round, and then we're into the championship rounds. Ooh.
Oh, tries to sit out.
Tries to. He gets
a little more success.
Posture broken for his troubles.
Like once again, looks for a big right. Jab to the... switch cross to the body. Oh, throws his own shot to the body.
Another jab lands. That was nicer from Olakanori. Goes back to the body again.
Much closer around this in round 3. Whoa.
Now we go into the championship rounds, Chris. It's all who's, as you would say, done the extra miles.
Who's done the extra miles?
Extra round.
Who stayed late in the gym? Who got up earlier? Who ate cleaner? Who didn't drink alcohol? Who had a less annoying girlfriend? You know these things make a difference.
All of these things. What do we call those? You remember what they're called?
It's the aggregation of marginal gains.
Aggregation of marginal gains. Remember, you can tune in for a fight and learn lots of stuff tonight with my man Chris Fensom. Aggregation of marginal gains. Who's going to get there the fastest with the most, as we have Olakanori still standing up, having his arms massaged by his corner, and a flurry of instructions going to ZOODASHNA as he's forced to stand back up, picked back up by his corner. He is absolutely exhausted. Those punches to the body were just long-term investments for GIOVANNI Olakanori.
It's an amazing comeback that round for Mahdi ZOODASHNA. He took so many heavy shots on the ground. There we go. Corner playing for a little bit of extra time, as you should in a heavyweight title fight.
Durability.
Durability, there we go.
Yeah. But yeah, exactly. A little bit of gamesmanship.
A little bit of gamesmanship. It's a tiny bit, as long as you don't take the bit. Here we go. It is into those title rounds. Round 4 of 5. Great cardio by both men. Got to respect it. So much weight they're moving around.
This is the difference right here. Olakanori with the head movement. ZOODASHNA's head right on the line. Pretty much served up. Well, ZOODASHNA's definitely got the message. He's got to go in with some sort of bad intentions. Olakanori.
Yeah, they are swinging now. Oh, tried to set up the shot. It didn't work. The wrestler has been struggling to use his wrestling in this fight. Just maybe the weight difference. Just gets sprawled on and just flattened out.
He's just not setting it up as well as you could. You want to bring the shoulders back over the hips. You don't want to have to steam in and meet those hips when they're already braced. And Olakanori is so strong. It's just like running into a wall of muscle.
He's probably just not used to having someone that can match him physically as well. Referee taking a close look, can't grab the gloves. Nice to sit out. Nice, Steve.
Eats a jab there. OLAKANORI quick to punch off of the break.
Looking for uppercut. Oh, left hook for ZOODASHNA.
Again, he's backing him up for the first time in this fight.
What a comeback this would be.
No,
this is not where he wants to be.
Not the time for ZOODASHNA to go into the clinch. He needed to keep it broken away and land more of those 1-2s, 1-2s.
I never saw this fight go into the 4th or 5th round, Steve.
Especially with such still being so hotly contested. There's still an argument that either man could win under their decision.
Yes, very close.
Ooh, big right hand uppercut.
GIOVANNI's landing thunderous shots. Oh, ZOODASHNA's coming back. ZOODASHNA with a left hook. It's like a movie.
They're both right on each other. I thought there'd be more power in OLAKANORI shots.
Hands on the legs. Absolute exhaustion for both fighters. Oh, lovely right. Tries to shoot off it.
ZOODASHNA, both men slowing right down here in the 4th. Big breaths.
The physicality is insane. And the technique.
This is ZOODASHNA is really turning it on. Now he's landing right hands.
Lovely shots.
OLAKANORI rolls with that one. Avoids the big amount of damage that could have had and goes back to the body.
Nice right hands land for ZOODASHNA.
His right hands are popping OLAKANORI back, and they're right in front of us here. OLAKANORI taken to running.
Why did he clinch up?
Again needs to break away because he was doing so much damage with those 1s and 2s. He's choosing
had
to
him
lead
hurt.
the legs. We're going to see the 5th round, Chris.
Insanity. Absolute insanity. I never thought we'd see the 5th round of this fight.
I certainly didn't. OLAKANORI might be spent now. This has been so brutal.
Absolutely insane. We got MAHDI ZOODASHNA, who took some serious damage. I think it was round number 2, and has really rallied since then. Good chance he won that round. The other rounds definitely dropped one. The other 2 are incredibly close. It is still all to play for in this 5th and final round. Who wants the World Championship more? Who wants that much coveted ballerina gold belt? Absolutely incredible. What a cool job we have, Steve.
I love the new designs of the belt too.
I know, I'm so jealous. Mine is old and 80s looking.
Yeah, that's all right. mine is just a weightlifting belt with some stuff tied to it. Some tin foil on it.
I might swap them next time without anyone noticing.
Looks hardcore. It's like it's OG. Look, there we go. 5th and final round.
Look at that right, it's coming through from the last of that 4th round. Oh, that big shot landed. Look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot that's landed. The 1s and 2s have really come together right now for ZOODASHNA. And this is different than the way a lot of heavyweights fight. Usually they empty their gas tank. Their A game is spent by the first 2 rounds. And we've seen ZOODASHNA come on even stronger here in the 4th and now the 5th.
Yeah, we've got 2 super athletes.
I think he's got to be looking for a finish though. He's got to.
Yeah, I think MAHDI's. Oh, just like that, Steve.
Yes. And he
just
does
like
again.
That.
It's just as though OLAKANORI cannot get away from it. What happened?
What was it? Is it the back of the head? I'm not sure. Grabbing the cage. Oh, I pulled his hair. Oh, controversial. I like a bit of hair pulling, do you?
I'm surprised that doesn't warrant a point. But Stuart Davies, one of the best in the biz. Didn't like the way that pineapple was being grabbed.
It's a shame because MAHDI was having a real moment then. And again.
He steams forward, and that's going to be very.
Oh yeah, a huge left hook. Both guys landing bombs.
You got to say both have a chin. ZOODASHNA now with the jab. He's backing him up constantly. Do we deserve a finish here in Coventry?
Oh no, this is all going to work out well for MAHDI. If he can sprawl out, spin to the back, this is what he wants. This is his spot, Steve. He's finally got it. He's going to do damage. He's looking for a submission.
Oh, he's got 2 minutes and he does the lovely half Nelson to the pin. And I think, is he looking for a north-south choke?
He's looking for a squeeze right on his mouth. It's going to be very hard to breathe in this position.
This is going to be tough.
It's good pressure. Giovanni OLAKANORI is in a world of trouble. Oh, he's getting out there, Steve. He's getting out.
Wow.
MAHDI ZOODASHNA needs to react. Oh, he's switched back to side control. Finish him. The shouts of finish him, but you know, he's got to set something up here. He's got to start looking for a submission. It's not wrestling. You can't just pin him. Ground and pound will work, though. Oh, it's an elbow, Steve.
Wow.
I think the referee didn't notice it. Maybe it wasn't even on purpose. Mount! Will he posture up and land thunderous blows?
1 minute remaining. That's an eon to work. That's an eternity here for OLAKANORI in what was a very promising 3-round series for him. Now he's ending the fight on the bottom.
He's postured up. He's postured up. He's trying to. He's got to push off the face, get that posture. Land some bombs. 40 seconds from MAHDI. There's a good chance that Giovanni might get the nod from the judges for winning 3 rounds, but this is a very strong round for MAHDI ZOODASHNA.
MAHDI ZOODASHNA landing big right hands. Still 25 seconds remain. This is a long time.
Thunderous shots to finish the fight.
And all OLAKANORI do is just settle down.
17 seconds left.
15 less than 10 seconds. Can he get the finish with 10 seconds remaining? I don't know if it's in the cards.
What a round. I mean, is this a 10-8 round as well? As the next question. He's been on top the whole time. Thunderous shots. Wow. I have no idea who won. I have no idea. I'm glad I'm not a judge. Might be possibly a draw. I don't know. And if it's a 10-8, it could be seen as a draw. Giovanni struggling back to his feet. Absolute insanity. What a heavyweight world title fight right there.
What a fight.
I thought there's no way it would go out of round 1, and we had 5 rounds of
that was incredible.
Madness.
I'm out of breath.
Yeah, I know.
Literally just stressed watching them. That was great.
Our photographer looks tiny now. The camera right in the face of MAHDI ZOODASHNA. Does he think he won?
How are you calling it, Chris?
Do you know that one? It's all about that last round. Is it a 10-8 to MAHDI ZOODASHNA? If it's a 10-9, I can see how Giovanni got 3 out of 5 rounds.
Yeah, I can see that.
If it's a 10-8, then it's possibly that would make it, I can't add the numbers up, but a draw. And if they've given one of the earlier rounds to MAHDI, which there's a good argument for, I feel like MAHDI almost certainly on my raw scorebook got 2 rounds. There's a good argument that Giovanni got 3 rounds just by a little bit.
I would say that, but the last one was more dominantly MAHDI. I feel like that was the most dominant we'd had in the whole 5 sets.
That's not how we score MMA fights. It's a complicated scoring system. It's a 10-point.
They look very tired. They're being held up.
They are absolutely spent.
I don't want to be one of those coaches having to hold those guys up. He's about to pass out. Someone needs to get him a chair. Can someone get him a chair?
Let's hurt his leg, maybe.
And we had a split decision.
Oh!
For your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion in the red corner,
He won 3 rounds to 2.
3 rounds to 2.
And
That was such a fight. What a battle.
And you'll hear boos from the crowd here. They won't like that, but you have to understand how MMA is scored. And I would like a change to the scoring system. I would like you to use more points. We have a 10 points system, and we only ever use 2 of them. It's you either get
always
it's
either
either 10-9 or a
10-9.
10-8. And the others are for penalties apparently, but you can't get 8 penalties. So the whole concept makes no sense. We should that last round should be a 10-5, and the one earlier should be a 10-9, and then under that scoring system you would have MAHDI ZOODASHNA winning comfortably because of the dominance in that last round. If I was scoring that, I would have given it 3 rounds to Giovanni OLAKANORI, 2 rounds to MAHDI, but with a 10-8 in the final round because he was on top, being dominant, being dangerous,
points.
and I'd have had it a draw.